Hey, welcome back to Real Food Blog. I'm excited about this episode to show you how to do our Alfredo pasta, okay? And basically you take any pasta and you mix it with our Alfredo sauce. This is also posted on the blog, so you can check out this recipe to learn how to do it. Basically it's a garlicky, cheesy, rich sauce, okay, that you use from anything from pastas to lasagnas to even, well, maybe tamales, but you definitely use it in enchiladas too. Just modify a little bit. But you can check out these recipes on our Real Food blog. And I'm going to show you what we're working with here. Basically, we're coming down to the end of the week, so I'm doing like a pasta Primavera type of Alfredo linguine type thing, okay? Like, I have no idea. So I've got some that I did this yesterday. I parboiled some broccoli, okay, and I've got some red bell pepper, I've got some mushrooms, and I've got some onions. I've also got some garlic. I've got a little bit of butter that we're going to use to start the sauce off with. I've got a little bit more of the pecorino romano cheese. I've got some parsley. Okay, this is what we're going to use just to finish it off with. You don't have to have that. I have some diced tomato that I got to use too. That's going to use to finish it off. I also have a carrot, and that I pre-peeled. I'm just going to use some shards of carrot or whatever to make this pasta Primavera with. And then I've got lemon. Okay, because I have lemon pasta Primavera, and obviously olive oil. Okay, got to have that. I got the pasta that's already cooked off, and what I've done is I put it on an ice bath so that it has stopped cooking process. That way we can use it. This is a great trick you can use, by the way, too. You know, just you can do this the day before if you want to. You can have your pasta ready to go the next day. That's a great trick to be able to use. We do it all the time just because we're always prepping around here, right? We always don't get around to cooking everything. So it's a great way to do that. And we got a skillet that we got going on here, okay, that we got to make our pasta, our sauce in, okay. So one thing too as a trick is make sure you reserve the liquid that you have used to boil your pasta off with, okay. It's got some starch in it which will help thicken the sauce, okay, when you need to add, because the sauce you want the right consistency, so you don't want it too thick, you don't want it too thin. So this will help you do that, okay? So just trust me on that. So let's get started with this process. In the pan, okay, we've got going some olive oil. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of butter because I like the richness in it. I know we've got butter in the sauce already, okay, because it's a bechamel sauce that we've made into a cheese sauce. But, you know, might as well make it rich. Okay, so I'm going to add some of this finely minced garlic, okay. You don't have to add, this is optional because remember the Alfredo sauce already has garlic in it. I just like the extra garlic, okay, because we're crazy around here. So I'm going to add in to this skillet, I'm going to add in the onion, okay. I'm going to add in the mushrooms and the red bell pepper. And what I want to do is I want to sweat these off a little bit, okay? And then I'm going to add in the broccoli. Okay, the broccoli's been partially cooked, like I said. Okay, partially boiled. So the trick to that is that it obviously helps you with the cooking process right now, right? Helps you cook it faster. And make sure that you don't undercook it so you don't have like the raw broccoli, right, you're biting into when you're trying to eat your pasta. Okay, so we got that going on for us, okay? So we're going to let this saute up. We want to add some salt now to this, okay? We're going to add some pepper to this. Okay, and we want to let this saute until the onions get softened, okay, and translucent, to the mushrooms soak up some of this flavor, into the bell pepper flavor. Okay, and then what we're going to do, okay, is once we get to where we need it to, okay, we're going to add in our broccoli. Okay. Now you can save the tomato, we're going to save the parsley, okay, and we're going to save the carrot for last. And the cheese, because you've got to have more cheese in there, right? This is my opinion, you do. So just going to make sure that this is coming together like we need it to. It smells fantastic. And you smell the garlic. Okay. Okay. So now, we're going to add some lemon. Wouldn't be a pasta primavera without the lemon. It's going to help deglaze the pan too. Now at this point what I like to do is I like to add in this Alfredo sauce. Okay. I want you to check it out first, actually. If I can do it right. Okay. So basically, we got everything in the full of the veggies so far, except for reserving the tomatoes and the parsley and the carrot for the very end. Okay. So we're going to add this sauce, this Alfredo sauce that's got the cheese in it, it's got garlic. It smells like a restaurant in here right now. Okay, so now the reason that I told you to reserve some of that pasta water is because we're going to need it for right now. Because I'm not going to add this whole jar. I'm going to save this for the rest of the week. I can add it. I can make enchiladas out of it, or add it to a lasagna. Okay. I lost my towel. Okay, so the reason you want to reserve that liquid is because now I'm going to need it. Okay? Because the sauce is pretty thick. I don't want this thick yet. I'm just going to add the pasta in here to finish this off. Okay? So I'm adding some of this pasta water to the Alfredo sauce to thin it down. Okay? And now I'm going to add a little more because now I thinned it out a little too much. Okay, so now I'm going to add a little more. This is the balancing game that you play. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the pasta in. The pasta has been in a ice bath, okay, to keep it from cooking any further. So now it's al dente, so it's mostly cooked. So I want to finish cooking some of it, okay, in this sauce. Because what will end up happening, it'll absorb, okay, it'll absorb some of the sauce and all the flavors that are going in here right now, okay? So Avery takes all my kitchen utensils lately, so FYI. So I have it on full board, okay, because I've added all this pasta to it, okay? And what I'm doing is I'm trying to incorporate the sauce and the pasta together. We don't want it too runny, we don't want it too thick. Okay? We don't want to overcook the pasta either. So now is a great time to add some pepper, some fresh cracked black pepper. And you can go pretty heavily on it. Okay, just because we're doing a rich sauce. And you can add some salt. Because we added the pasta in, okay, so it's got to make sure you have the salt content we need to have. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to taste this. Fantastic. A little bit of salt. Okay. It's going to need some cheese. Okay. So you got some pecorino romano. You could use some Parmigiano Reggiano. Okay. So I'm going to add some fresh parsley. Alright. To it as well. We're going to turn off the heat. Okay. We're going to add the tomatoes, those diced tomatoes, to this as well. Okay. And finish with a little extra virgin olive oil. And that is the dish. Gotta add the carrot as well. You don't have to do this, it's just a thing you do when you're doing it like this, right? When you're doing the pasta primavera, basically. So you add the strands of carrot. It's just fancy, okay? It's totally optional. I'm doing this, we got like 5 pounds of carrots for Avery, so might as well. So check it out. Final product, right here. Pasta primavera with Alfredo sauce, linguine noodle, right here on Real Food Blog. See you next time. Thank you for joining us. From our family to yours. Thank you for watching Real Food Blog. See you next time.